He was the only one against the Ukraine war. A close confidant of Vladimir Putin has now left the Kremlin. This is big, because in Russian politics, especially under Putin, people don't just walk away. Power is tightly controlled, loyalty is demanded, and dissent is rarely tolerated. So, when someone from Putin's inner circle, a trusted advisor, distances himself, it signals cracks inside the Kremlin walls. Now, who are we talking about? Reports suggest that this individual had been with Putin for decades, serving in key government roles, influencing strategy, and often acting as a bridge between Russia and the West. He was seen as a pragmatist, someone who didn't believe the full-scale invasion of Ukraine was the right path. From the very beginning of the conflict in 2022, he reportedly raised concerns. He argued that the war would isolate Russia, destroy its economy, and push the country into dangerous territory. But in Putin's circle, voices of caution were drowned out by hawks who wanted aggression. For over 2 years, Russia has faced sanctions, economic isolation, and a grinding battlefield situation. What was expected to be a quick operation has turned into a prolonged war, costing Russia thousands of lives and straining its resources. Inside the Kremlin, disagreements exist, but they are usually hidden. Publicly, everyone speaks with one voice. Privately, however, some insiders think the war is unwinnable or at least too costly. This close confidant, who many describe as once being part of Putin's political family, could no longer align himself with the decisions being made. His departure is being seen by analysts as both symbolic and practical. Symbolic, because it shows that even at the top, not everyone is comfortable with Putin's war. Practical, because it may embolden others who are secretly opposed to speak out or quietly distance themselves. Western experts say this could also be a sign of fatigue within the Russian elite. Remember, many of them have lost access to their foreign bank accounts, properties, and lifestyles because of sanctions. Some feel the war is hurting them personally. But until now, very few have dared to step away. This man's move is therefore highly unusual. Of course, the Kremlin downplays it. Official spokesmen say people leave government positions all the time, nothing unusual here. But behind closed doors, this exit will not be taken lightly. Putin has ruled Russia for over 2 decades by keeping his inner circle united. Any fracture, no matter how small, could send ripples of doubt. So, in summary, a longtime ally of Putin, someone who had been close for years, decided enough was enough. He stood against the Ukraine war from the start, and now, after years of quiet resistance, he's out. His departure tells us one key thing: even inside the Kremlin, loyalty has limits, and the Ukraine war is testing those limits like never before.